Goyang Sono beat the defending champions and made it to their first finals in team history. Since late in the regular season, they've built a fast-paced offense and carried that momentum into the playoffs. If KBL used to be all about defense, Sono is the team changing the game with speed and offense. 2 years ago, KCC made a miracle happen by winning the title after finishing 5th in the regular season. This time, they started the playoffs in 6th place and are trying to make history again. Sono is chasing the first championship in team history. KCC is trying to write another miracle story. The final battle with both teams' pride on the line. The KBL Finals begin right now. KCC gets the first points as Shaun Long easily scores off a two-man game with Heo Hoon. If Sono can't control Shaun Long, winning will be tough, so Knight needs to step up. Jung-hyun knocks down a nice mid-range shot in his first playoff game. His matchup against Choi Jun-young looks like it could be a tough one. Knight gets stopped by Choi Jun-young and misses, but Kim Jin-yu grabs the offensive rebound, giving Sono another chance, and Jung-hyun hits a 3 to grab early momentum. Then Sono's ace Lee Jung-hyun uses Knight's screen and knocks down a 3. With back-to-back 3s early, Sono's outside shooting is heating up, but KCC doesn't just sit back. The offense starts with Choi Jun-young's playmaking and ends cleanly with Song Kyo-chang's layup. Kambao's defensive focus looks disappointing. This time, Shaun Long and Choi Jun-young team up for an easy score inside. Kang Ji-hoon's experience level makes it look hard for him to stop Choi. After getting scored on by Choi Jun-young, Kang Ji-hoon tries to answer in isolation, but Choi's vertical defense is too strong. Still, Kim Jin-yu gets another offensive rebound and Sono scores. Song Kyo-chang knocks down another jumper, and Sono's early flow starts to slow down. Kambao's defense keeps looking shaky. Unexpectedly, Song Kyo-chang is clearly outplaying Kambao. Lee Jung-hyun lifts Sono when their offense starts slowing down. After forcing a switch onto Shaun Long, he drills a beautiful 3. With Heo Hoon leading the offense, Shaun Long seems to remember that 3 from Lee Jung-hyun, and when Knight switches outside, Long posts up Lee inside and scores. With Heo Hoon running the offense, Shaun Long takes advantage of the switch, posting up Lee Jung-hyun inside and finishing the shot. Kambao's play today doesn't look good enough to call him part of Sono's big 3. After a turnover leads to a fast break score by his matchup Song Kyo-chang, he looks clearly behind in this matchup. KCC closes out the first quarter strong. The easy two-man game between Heo Hoon and Shaun Long keeps working, and Sono can't control Long inside at all. As soon as the second quarter starts, Lee Jae-do checks in and hits a 3, putting Sono slightly back in front. Right before that, Knight took a hit to the face from Choi Jun-young, raising injury concerns. Then Knight blows what could have been the highlight of the day. He fakes out Shaun Long with his eyes and gets past him beautifully, but misses the dunk and ends up embarrassed. The game keeps going back and forth. Heo Hoon scores, and the gap stays very close again. For Sono, it's not a good sign that most of their scoring is only coming from Lee Jung-hyun. Knight and Kambao need to start scoring if Sono wants to win this game. There doesn't seem to be any Korean player who can stop Choi Jun-young. Even Asian import Kambao can't stop him. When Lee Jung-hyun cools off, Lim Dong-seop uses Knight's screen and finishes a drive. This is when a veteran needs to lift the team's energy. Heo Hoon drives past 2 defenders and gets an easy look, but misses it. Then Shaun Long, a beast inside, grabs the rebound and scores on the putback. Sono has no answer for Shaun Long at all. Maybe Knight got fired up because he knocks down a 3 he normally doesn't take much. Can this shot turn things around for him? After about a minute with no scoring from either team, Choi Jun-young grabs the momentum. Kang Ji-hoon's defense isn't enough for him. KCC takes the lead again with Choi's post-up score. KCC slowly starts building the lead with Yoon Ki-chan's 3. People said KCC's bench was weaker than Sono's, but it doesn't look that way today. Kambao finally scores his first points near the end of the second quarter. Lim Dong-seop finds the open Kambao with great vision, and he finishes with a nice dunk. Lee Jung-hyun's floater rolls off the rim, and the second quarter comes to an end. It's a low-scoring game, and the gap is still small, so both teams head into the third quarter, feeling like they still have a real shot. The first points of the third quarter come from Heo Hoon. He looked like he lost a chance after taking a tough shot against Kang Ji-hoon and Knight's defense, but Knight loses control of the ball. Heo Hoon steals it and finishes for the score. Early in the third quarter, Kim Jin-yu misses an open shot right under the basket in a careless mistake. When mistakes like this keep piling up, it becomes really hard to win. Sono steals the ball from Heo Hoon and tries to push in transition to change the momentum, but another mistake from Kambao kills the energy again. With both teams going about 2 minutes without a field goal, Ejidijus checks in to give Knight a break, but gets a technical foul for a careless play. Ejidijus is becoming a real headache for Sono. With the lead suddenly over 10 points, Lee Jung-hyun steals the ball from Choi Jun-young and draws a foul. He makes both free throws, and Sono keeps holding on to hope. Sono needs to cut the lead, but they keep missing easy shots, especially Ejida just missing a shot right at the rim, bringing a big sigh from Sono fans. Then Heo Woong hits a huge three that pours cold water on Sono's comeback. Sono misses another chance to bounce back when Kambao misses from 3, but the bigger issue is Ejida picking up another foul. Careless plays just keep coming from him, and Choi Jun-young calmly makes the free throws from the team foul. Then the ruthless Heo Woong catches Choi Jun-young's kick-out pass and knocks down a beautiful 3. Just like that, the lead grows to 17 points. Knight scores on a post-up against Choi Jun-young, trying to bring a little life back to Sono. With Heo Hoon leading the offense, Shaun Long takes advantage of Knight's weak defense and throws down a dunk. Sono's focus is dropping badly, and before the third quarter even ends, the game feels heavily tilted. Lee Jae-do, who played great in the semifinals, hits a tough 3 with pure individual skill in a big moment. His playoff experience clearly stands out from Sono's other players, but unlike what Sono hoped for, Heo Woong hits another ruthless 3, making the game even tougher for Sono. In a tough moment for Sono, veteran Lim Dong-seop knocks down a catch-and-shoot shot. Right now, Lee Jae-do's game management looks better than Lee Jung-hyun's. KCC never lets go once they grab momentum. Knight makes a great block, but Shaun Long still shows he's on a different level inside. Even after getting blocked twice, he keeps shooting and finally scores. The fourth quarter starts with a 3 from Kambao. The quiet Kambao finally knocks one down from deep. The gap is still not big enough for Sono to give up. Even in the fourth quarter, Sono still can't stop Shaun Long. With non-stop offensive rebounds and finishes, they've completely given up the paint to him. From here, KCC's basketball gets very simple. They either shoot from outside or feed Shaun Long inside, and Long finishes the play. KCC's players shoot 3s comfortably, trusting Shaun Long to grab the offensive rebound, and Long turns those rebounds into points. With Sono in danger of falling further behind, a double team comes at Lee Jung-hyun, and inexperienced Lee Gun-jun misses Lee's pass, turning it into a turnover. Knight finally gets a good box out inside, creating a fast break chance that Kambao finishes. It's still too early for Sono to give up. As the fourth quarter goes on, Sono starts pushing the tempo again, and it ends with a score from Lim Dong-seop. They're still down 11, but Sono has grabbed some momentum, but Shaun Long won't allow the comeback. On KCC's pick and roll, Long gets past Knight way too easily, and there's nobody left inside to stop him. Still, Sono's most trusted player is Lee Jung-hyun. Using Knight's screen, he beats Shaun Long with speed and scores. With about 3 minutes left and the gap still at 10, Lee Jae-do gets completely caught on Shaun Long's screen, and Heo Hoon hits a 3 that breaks Sono's spirit. Lee Jung-hyun and Knight try to answer with a 2-man game, but the back and forth keeps going, and victory feels far away. Then Heo Woong hits a 3 that feels like the dagger. KCC's players were getting tired, but Sono couldn't take advantage and failed to cut the lead. Lim Dong-seop hits a 3 off Knight's kick-out pass, but there's just not enough time left to turn the game around. If shots like that had fallen early, this game could have gone in a much tighter direction. Lee Jung-hyun's final 3 misses the rim, and the game ends there. The final score is 75-67, and KCC wins Game 1 of the first KBL Finals matchup ever between a 5th seed and a 6th seed. KCC did a great job slowing down Sono's fast pace, and Shaun Long's dominant performance inside carried them to victory. On top of that, Heo Woong's back-breaking back-to-back 3s were another huge reason KCC won this game.